Starting with the unmoving key interest rate, the Bank of Korea has decided to maintain this figure at 3.5%. This is the 10th straight time it has done so, with consumer prices remaining unstable and above the central bank's inflation target of 2%. Our economics correspondent Moon Hye-ryeon starts us off.
South Korea's central bank kept its benchmark interest rate steady at 3.5% as widely expected due to persistent inflation amid unstable consumer prices. The decision was announced on Friday following a monetary policy committee meeting.
Today, we determined that while core inflation is expected to continue to slow down, it is appropriate to maintain the current monetary tightening trend and check prices because of high uncertainty in the consumer price outlook.
This is the 10th consecutive meeting in which the BOK has decided to freeze the rate since it was raised to 3.5% in January last year, following 10 consecutive rate hikes in a bid to bring inflation down to a target of 2%. While on-year growth in consumer prices fell to the 2% range in January for the first time in 6 months, figures for February and March saw an upward tick back into the 3% range due to high prices of agricultural products and oil. Fresh fruit in South Korea has seen aggressive price hikes, with apples in March seeing around an 88% jump in prices compared to the same month last year. With heightened geopolitical uncertainties in the Middle East causing concern over stable supply, international oil prices also hovered around $90 per barrel at the start of April, further contributing to inflation. Recent data from the U.S. Labor Department has also shown an increase in consumer prices in the United States, with March's CPI rising by 3.5% on-year. This is the highest on-year rise seen since September last year. Federal Reserve officials expressed concerns that inflation isn't coming down fast enough in their March meeting minutes, with Fed Chair Jerome Powell calling the road to getting inflation under control sometimes bumpy. Some participants reportedly said that longer-term inflation expectations appear to still be well anchored. Given this latest commentary, economists are now expecting to see rate cuts in the Fed's September Open Market Committee meeting instead of June. As it's unlikely that the BOK will cut interest rates ahead of the United States, with the current interest rate gap between the two countries at its largest ever at 2 percentage points, the central bank could ease their monetary policy somewhat later than previously predicted. Moon Hye-ryeon, Arirang News.